Sawasdee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today, starting off by addressing some complaints made yesterday in the comments section about comments I made towards the Honda iClick, describing it as a scabby 10-year-old iClick. I certainly wasn't being condescending towards the bike, the manufacturers, or the people who drive them. In fact, I have one myself. It would be a good 12 years old now, so it was just a bit of my strange Australian humour. Please don't take it seriously. It certainly wasn't intended to be condescending in any way. But now to today's news. An estimated 10,000 foreign tourists are currently stranded on the Gulf of Thailand islands of Koh Samui, Koh Tao and Koh Phangan. More than half of them, around 5,700, are on Koh Samui, another 3,300 foreign tourists on Koh Phangan, and about 1,000 on Koh Tao, after passenger flights were suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Surat Thani province's tourism and sports chief says they have accommodation, travel and growing expense problems. I have sought help from the Tourism and Sports Ministry. There is currently a visa amnesty running for foreigners on tourist visas, running up to July 30th. Local officials have asked local hoteliers to allow the foreigners to stay until they are able to leave the Surat Thani province. There's currently a visa amnesty running for foreigners on tourist visas, running up to July 30. One positive side effect from the current situation is that nature in Thailand has certainly had a chance to have a breather since the last 2 decades of mass tourism. But there's also been a downside. The use of single-use plastic bags has increased. The Thailand Environment Institute is blaming the steep rise on more people using single-use plastic bags during this time for takeaway and the delivery of foods. They acknowledge that non-plastic alternatives are still difficult to find and expensive to buy at this stage. Latest reports say the country's plastic waste is now sitting at around 6,500 tonnes a day. It was, to put it in context, 1,500 tonnes a day prior to the virus outbreak. In an attempt to reverse the upward trend, the Thailand Environment Institute is asking people to replace single-use plastic with reusable containers when ordering takeaway food, sometimes not an option when ordering through most of the popular food delivery apps. There's also been an apparent reversal on the ban on plastic bags from convenience stores over recent months. As of 11 a.m. this morning, there's been 2,839 COVID-19 cases in Thailand. 13 of those were announced in the past 24 hours. 83% of the patients have now recovered. That's certainly good news, including this one. A 1-month-old boy has become Thailand's youngest coronavirus patient to successfully make a full recovery from COVID-19 after a team of medics used a cocktail of antiviral drugs. The paediatrician in charge of the baby's care said that the strategy used to treat the baby was to give him medication for 10 days. They said they conducted a health check on him every day, and after 3 to 5 days, his x-rays showed signs of gradual recovery. Certainly some nice news there, and some good photos to go with it too. Well, outside of Bangkok, Phuket has had the highest number of cases of COVID-19 in Thailand. Now the provincial governor is talking about lifting some of the inter-Tambon restrictions that's been imposed on residents for the past couple of weeks. Phuket's outgoing governor says they're seeking opinions from all quarters about the possibility of reopening some of the island's 17 tambons or sub-districts once they're free of new COVID-19 cases for 14 days. Out of the province's 17 tambons, there are 8 still considered in a red condition, including Patong, Bang Tao and Katu. The provincial governor hinted that the lockdowns may have to continue in the 8 red tambons for at least another 14 days. And a man has shot and killed his sleeping wife while she was lying next to their child, apparently after being refused more alcohol money. Nation Thailand reports that police in Samut Songkhram province, southwest of Bangkok, say the alleged killer is still on the run. They found the body of the 36-year-old woman lying with a gunshot wound to the head as the couple's 9-month-old baby cried next to the mother's dead body. She was found still clutching 700 baht in her hand. Police learned that the couple were vendors suffering from a lack of employment during the pandemic crisis. Police have named the 25-year-old husband and are continuing the manhunt to arrest him. A witness told police he saw the man argue with his wife after she refused to give money for him to buy alcohol, and then heard gunshots before the man fled from the house. Thanks for joining us with our quick look at some of the main stories around Thailand. We're going to be doing it tomorrow and invite you to join us then.